hello. So if you ask most Japanese people to envision winters in your house in Japan, I bet you most Japanese people are gonna think of the kotatsu, a heated Japanese table that basically has like a heater thing on the bottom, and then you lay a blanket over it, and then you like sit in it, and for some reason there's mandarin oranges in the middle of the table. That's a pretty typical scene when you think about winters in Japan. And honestly, some of my favorite memories of living in Japan was spending my days hanging out in the kotatsu, just watching cartoons while my grandma peeled oranges for me. I absolutely loved it. So ever since I was a kid, I was like, when I grow up, I want my own little Japanese apartment, and in my own little Japanese apartment, I want a kotatsu. And well, today, my dream's coming true. Right behind me is a kotatsu. As you guys know, I recently moved into my own Japanese apartment, and my mom, as a housewarming present, got me a little kotatsu, my own little heated table, and it was supposed to come on Christmas, but Nitori, their boat broke in the middle of the ocean, so it's 2 days late, but it doesn't matter because I have it now, and we are now going to put it in my little office space. And I've been so excited for this moment, and I cannot wait to show you guys what this is all about. Hey, Matt. Matt. Ugh. So this is the heater right here, and right here is where you plug in the plug, and this is where you adjust for how hot you want it to be. And this whole thing is a metal plate, but it has some kind of fabric attached to it, so even if you accidentally bump your leg on this, or you accidentally like brush up against it, you're not gonna burn yourself. But you can kind of see the heater coils right there.
Oh yeah, getting hot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's starting to get red. It's fucking hot. Okay, so typically you would have a bowl of oranges, but I don't have a bowl of oranges. I have a bowl of bananas. So we're going with a bowl of bananas for this aesthetic. Also, normally you'd be drinking hot tea, but to be honest, I'm actually sweating a lot. My lower half is very much wet. Yeah, that's the thing about Okinawa, you know? It's a subtropic island. You really actually don't need a kotatsu, to be 100% honest. This isn't like Hokkaido where it snows and it gets really, really cold. Okinawa, at most, it maybe gets to like 65 degrees, if we're lucky. Today is like 73 degrees outside. It is not kotatsu season. But honestly though, like I have a lot of good memories with kotatsu. Maybe this wasn't like a complete necessity in terms of like what I needed, but it was a dream come true, and I really appreciate my mom for this housewarming gift. Like I said, I have so many good memories of myself sitting in a kotatsu at my grandma's house with oranges and hot tea and watching Japanese cartoons. Like that's what I did during the winter time. It was a good childhood. I love this. Plus, we don't have any tables in this house. This is like the only table we have aside from our desk. So it'll be nice to like be able to eat food on a table, because we've been makeshifting moving boxes as tables every time we wanted to eat something. So this is awesome. I'm really, really excited. What happens with the kotatsu when it's summertime is this table part right here, this top part comes off, and then we take the blanket part off, this one. The blankets and everything get stored away for the winter. This just becomes a regular table. We just screw it to the bottom of this, and that's what it becomes. It's a very, I think, a genius idea. I don't know. This is just a very, like, when I think Japanese winters, this is what I think. A kotatsu. Even though you don't really need it in Okinawa. I'm really hot. And this banana tastes old. Interesting. I got my little kotatsu, baby! This blanket needs to be washed. That was it for today's video. It was just me and my kotatsu. I'm just really grateful. What's more Japanese than being in a tatami room, sitting in a kotatsu, eating bananas, and drinking tea? I don't think you can get any more Japanese than this. Alright, well, I think that's it for the video. I just wanted to introduce to you guys the kotatsu. It's a very fun thing. I think Matt and I are gonna get a good kick out of it. Like, we could work here, we could eat here, when we have friends over, we could play board games here, and everyone will be warm. This kotatsu is working like so well. I can feel the heat, but it's not like overwhelmingly hot. It's just warm and toasty. And I love this like blanket part. Thank you all so much for tuning into today's vlog. I love you guys so much. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Okay, hold on. You guys are kind of far away. I gotta do this properly. Love you guys. Peace. Bye. Boop.